This is day 2 of sharing stories about myself, so my memories will live on after I die. Growing up, I've always been curious why people do the things they do. Why do parents compare their children to other children? Why do people seek revenge instead of forgiving? And why do people struggle to empathize with others? This curiosity eventually led me to studying behavioral science in college. But I was disappointed at first because of its focus on people with disabilities instead of answering my questions directly. Of course, I started to love these subjects eventually, but my questions were still unanswered. But then I found out I can take philosophy courses as electives. That's where I learned more about justice, love, and good and evil. Most importantly, I was able to bridge the gap between philosophy and behavioral science. And that's how I discovered cognitive empathy. Philosophy taught me how to reframe my mind when I think negatively about someone. Good and evil taught me that to be good is to see everyone as infinitely valuable. Give them what they are owed, which is unconditional love. You don't base your behavior towards someone based on your biases or your interpretation of them, but for who they truly are, which is a priceless human being. Behavioral science taught me that human behavior can stem from childhood trauma, trust issues, anxiety, or even as recent as a death of a loved one or an emergency, an accident. So when you see someone, for example, in a store, yelling, complaining about the long line, your first thought might be, what an annoying old hag. Instead of thinking that, I encourage you to think, that lady might be having a bad day. That small act of empathy will lead you to better relationships with the people around you, and you will become a better person.